thing for people to be like, yeah, bro, you famous. You know, all these people, you know, they rock with you. They like your music. They think you cool or whatever. But then at the same time, these people not, you know, they're not reaching out. They're not talking to me.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat.
What's good, y'all? Chris James. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at official Chris James. I'm from Detroit. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm a singer.
What fraternity you in?
Oh, Phi Beta Sigma. You feel me? The greatest fraternity in the world. Founded January 9th, 1914 on the campus of Howard University.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Let's stick to the important details. But yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here with us.
Definitely a pleasure to be here.
That's what's up. And I had another question because I know this. I noticed that this even sometimes happens to my co-host from the breakdown. How many times do people slide in and like mention your work ethic in your DMs or give you kudos to a song just because they trying to slide? 'Cause, I mean, you're a handsome young man. Like I feel like that happens. So how do you deal with that? Where everybody like, you know, come to me and shoot a shot.
I mean, to believe it or not, people don't really shoot their shot like that often. But I don't really think much of it for real. You know, if people shoot, then they shoot. You know, sometimes I acknowledge it, sometimes I don't. At the end of the day, I'ma always respond when it's something like pertaining to my music because I don't want to seem too Hollywood. I don't want to seem like, all right, yeah, I got clout, I got the followers, things like that. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm not where I want to be. Like, I'm definitely in a better place than I was last year, but I'm not where I want to be. Like, you know, I'm not at my end goal. I'm nowhere close.
And they was listening. They like, oh, all right, that's what's up. And then I'm like, yeah, this him. And they was like, that's him. This him for real? Like that's really him? And I'm like, yeah. Even at the after party, I had a couple people coming to me like, hey, who's that? And I'm like, don't.
I ain't gonna hold you, Mob. You kind of famous on U's campus, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's wild because like it's wild to me because it's like I go to people's campuses and it's like whether I perform or whether I stroll, people always be like, yeah, bro, you famous, but it's like at the end of the day, like I don't be hearing from those people, you know. And like I said, like it's one thing to be known. Like when you go to campuses, like that's great. Like, you know, like I said before, coming from, you know, nobody knowing who I am or nobody listening to my music to going to campuses and there's people listening to my music. But at the same time, I love interaction. You feel me? I'm like one of my minors in college is communication. I love communicating with people and stuff like that. So it's like, it's one thing for people to be like, yeah, bro, you famous. You know, all these people, you know, they rock with you. They like your music. They think you cool or whatever. But then at the same time, these people not, you know, they're not reaching out. They're not talking to me. And it's not saying like, it's like, I don't know, sometimes I guess, you know, people can be scared a little bit because like you said, you know, people come up to you all the time like, yeah, I seen you doing this. I seen you doing that. And like I said, at the end of the day, bro, I'm genuinely a cool guy. You feel me? I'm nice to everybody. So like, you know, if you out there and you listening and you wanted to talk to you, like, you know, just, you know, say what's good, you know, just say what's good. Follow me on Instagram, you know, I'll follow back, maybe. And, you know, we can get it popping from there. Like I said, I'm a cool dude. I don't have no issues with nobody.
So let me ask you about this song I'm looking at right here. The Same Girl, I want to say remix.
Yes, sir.
When I've seen it, you know what I'm saying, and I'm the type of dude, if you the mob, you know what I'm saying, there's been plenty of dudes that hit me up on some, I didn't even know you, but I knew you was a Sigma, AQ donated to this basketball team, and I threw him $5 to cash up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I see it's the music, and I'm familiar with his music, he's been, since I've come out, he's been always emphasizing his music, so I've listened to this, when I heard this one, I'm like, alright, so I'm trying to do something, because it was kind of sweet, it was like, you know, something a song we've heard, but it was remixed into its own thing, and I was like, okay, so what was the thought process behind?
So the thought process behind the Same Girl remix is my bro Will, who's in the video. He came over. He actually lived across the hall from me. Came one day and was like, "Hey," because every Friday he do like these freestyles, you know, or whatever. He's like, "You know, dude, in February I want to kind of do something for Valentine's Day. I want you to sing on it." I'm like, "All right, bet." So what we gonna do? He was like, "I don't know, what's some bangers?" So as soon as he said bangers, I started thinking of like duets and stuff like that. So I'm like, bro, we could do Same Girl. He was like, all right, bet, that's raw. So, you know, we played the instrumental, we started thinking about it. You know, we made the song, whatever. And then when it was time for the video shoot, you know, we sitting here thinking, we like, all right, bet, you know, how we gonna do this? He like, we can do the split screen. And then the director, who's Chef T, who made the, who shot the video, or whatever, he's thinking of different color schemes, things like that. He thinks of pink and blue, and I'm like, yeah, pink and blue is dope, because if you listen to the actual song, R. Kelly and Usher, they're like some, so she got me on her ringtone, he talking about the pink one, the blue one. So it's like when she did that, it's like, oh yeah, that's dope. And like people not gonna pick that up, but at the same time, it's like a double entendre in the sense of it's like, dang, like that's dope. Like they really took aspects and elements from the video and put it into their own song. So that's how like the full like video came together, and it's just like it's more so it's not necessarily it's like in the same context of us messing with the same girl, but at the same time he sees me messing with this chick, but I don't know that I'm messing with the chick, and he just he creeping across the street, but it's like. It's like he he's looking at his binoculars and stuff like that across the street, and then I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm on the phone with cuz, and he talking to me while he looking at me. So it's like it's just weird how the whole like thing just ties together. We actually think about making like a part 2 or like a to be continued, because I feel like we left off with a cliffhanger.
Y'all for sure did.
When he was saying, he was like,
Today, regardless on whether my music is something sensual or I guess something real, in the sense I always strive to tell a story in my music. So the fact that people are recognizing me and coming up to me like, yeah, I really mess with that song. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. Oh, we're caroling through the night.